Hi, welcome to our channel.
I hit dead on with it though. Actually, perfect. Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to be just kind of briefly going over the Palmetto State Armory KS47. This rifle is clear. I bought this as a complete upper and lower and then pinned them together to make this rifle. I opted for the lower that came with the Magpul stock, the Magpul grip, and the Palmetto polished trigger. The upper that I went with was the 16-inch barreled model with the 15-inch barreled, the 15-inch M-LOK handguard. I then added the BCM M-LOK panels to cover up and give you a little bit more texture. I added the Strike Industries hand stop. I added the UTG AccuSync flip-up sights on the front and rear. I've got a video in those. I'll link in the description below. It came with a A2 flash hider. I added this muzzle brake. I may go back to the flash hider, but I had this muzzle brake just laying around, so I thought I would throw it on there. I also added a BCM Mod 3 large charging handle. Since this gun is chambered in 7.62x39, it has a pretty stiff buffer spring, and it uses the AK magazines, therefore it doesn't lock open on last round. So I wanted a good charging handle, something you could really work that action with. Also added a Holosun. This is the 503 GU, so it has the 2 MOA dot, and it also has the circle dot. And I added just a real cheap sling. Got it tethered through the Magpul stock here, and then I've got it on a QD here, because the handguard does have QDs on both sides. So that's pretty much the setup. My reason for going with this is I don't have anything against AKs. I'm just not necessarily the biggest AK guy. I definitely respect them. I own them. There's some other AKs out there that I would like to own, but deep down I am I'm an AR guy. So this was kind of a nice fit for me. You know, AR platform, direct gas impingement, chambered in 7.62x39, and using standard AK magazines. Speaking of standard AK magazines, I have AKs, but I'm not as big into them, so I don't have a really big AK magazine selection. Matter of fact, all the magazines I have for AKs are Magpul, most being these Magpul Gen 3s that have the metal tab, but I do also have some Magpul Gen 2s. But with that said, all I have is Magpul magazines, and all the ones I have fit up really nicely. There's absolutely no wobble or play or anything like that in the magwell. The mags come in and out really easy, really positive. Absolutely no complaints there. Like I said, this isn't really going to be a review. I just wanted to go over the setup like I just did, and I also just wanted to just mention about the reliability. I've put exactly, or not exactly, but just a hair over 500 rounds through this setup. You know, that's not a torture test. That's just, you know, a couple good range trips. But I just wanted to just bring you that info, and that I have had out of those 500 rounds, I've had a grand total of 0 malfunctions. So the rifle has been 100% reliable for me, and I've shot nothing but steel case through it. I've shot Tulu, Monarch, Wolf, and some China Sports Chinese junk ammo, and even that stuff functioned. So this thing has been perfectly reliable. Accuracy is very acceptable. I zeroed the red dot at 50 yards. And I really haven't shot it on the bench since then. Most of the shooting I do with this type of setup is what I would consider practical shooting. So I'm just standing and shooting usually. I'm not doing a lot of bench rest stuff. But at 100 yards, I'm down here on my range. I don't know if you can see the dueling tree in the frame, but I can hit those 6-inch paddles on that dueling tree at 100 yards with this offhanded. So that's really all I want this rifle to do. I know a lot of guys are going to look at this for a hog setup, and the answer is yes. I definitely could see this being an excellent hog rifle. throw you some optics or night vision or whatever it is you want to use to hog hunt with. And this thing could definitely deliver the goods on hogs. I love 7.62 x 39. I think it's a great round. And that's what drew me to this rifle. To me, this rifle is a really good fit because I do like ARs better than AKs. And I'm sure that'll get some comments down below, but that's fine. That's just my personal preference. I respect the heck out of AKs. They're a great platform. If you like AKs better, hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I think it's really just which one you're more comfortable with. I think they're both great platforms. But that's about it. I don't really know anything else. Like I said, I've only got 500 rounds through it. I just kind of wanted to just show how I had it configured and go over my setup and my experiences so far. I'm really enjoying this thing. And I think, you know, if this is something that you'd be interested in, I think you really wouldn't go wrong. This is a nice little setup. Stay tuned at the end. Like I said, I've only got 500 rounds through it, so I haven't really got a lot of shooting footage, to be honest, but I do have a little bit of one of the range trips, so you can check that out at the end of the video. You can see this thing working. I've got a little bit of slow-mo footage of it, so you can see it, see the recoil impulse and things like that. But anyway, guys, as always, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about this rifle, any of the stuff that I have on it, how I have it configured, anything about the range behind me, just drop them in the comments and I'll try to get back with you the best I can. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.